Okay, so this is another equation in a past paper 2021. So you were asked to solve the simultaneous equation of which first equation is 3x is equal to 20 minus 4y and x plus 2y is equal to 10. It was like this, okay? If you can look at these questions, it would be easy to solve it with the substitution method. Why? Because it's easy to make y the subject of the formula. Otherwise, if you want to do it the other way around, you need to take minus 4y to this side, so which will take some time. So I just took the second equation and make x the subject. So how did I do that? So I take x plus 2y is equal to 10. So by making x the subject, I take everything here, I take this to the other side. And you know that a positive sign crossing equal sign is always negative, so this is going to be negative. X is equal to 10 minus 2y. Okay, after I now have the value expression for the x, or the equation for the x, I take it and substitute it to the first equation. So I take 10 minus 2y and put it in place of x in that equation. So this is exactly what I do. After placing it in place of x, you see that there was a coefficient of 3 here, so it's 10 minus 2y, and everything here will be multiplied by 3, so 30 times 10, 3 times 10 will give us 30, and then 3 times 2 will give us 6y, so 6y is equal to 20 minus 4y. Everything here remains the same, it's only these things that have changed. We take 3 and x, and we already know that x is 10 minus 2, so this is why we have this. Now we collect the like term, we bring the terms of x and y together, we bring y's together and constant together. So if you can see here on this part, we need to take negative 3 to the other side, 30 to the other side, so we have to subtract it on both sides. And then we need to bring 4y to this side, so we have to add it on both sides depending on the sign. Here is positive, so we make it negative so that it cancel out. This is something called additive inverse, so we add the number with it, additive inverse, to get 0. So 0 here and 0 here, so that we remain with negative 6y plus 4y. Negative 6y plus 4y is like saying 4y minus 6y, which give us negative 2y. And then here will also cancel out, so we remain with 20 minus 30. 20 minus 30 is negative 10. So negative and negative will cancel out, so we divide both sides by negative 2, both sides by negative 2. So we now have y is equal to 5, because negative 10 divided by negative 2 is 5. So we now substitute these two, x is equal to 10 minus 2y. So because that was the value of x after we made it x the subject here, so x is equal to 10 minus 2y, but y is equal to 5, so it is 10 minus 2 times 5, which is 10. So 10 minus 10 is 0, implying that x is equal to 0. This is another question that they brought, usually in section A. Very simple but confusing. Okay, so please take your time to revise, and revise with simultaneous equation, because it's common in exam. Okay.